And we are back once again with Starfield. So today we are here doing more missions. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. But yeah, we got a bunch of missions we need to do right now. Let's see. I think this is no. Trying to find the Aquila City one. Search evidence. Travel to the key. To Daniel Blake. Oh, here. Where is it? Daniel Blake.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. You don't have the power. I have the power. Bwah, bwah.
A year or two back, I shared a drink.
I forget exactly where I need to go. God damn it, move. Where the hell is it? How the hell do I get up there? Do I have to go through the front door?
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara Luna.
Yeah, over here. Little higher. God, this place is giving me claustrophobia.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the
Then what the hell is here? What are these civilians doing here? God, I'm trying to figure out my way around. I'm so pissed at this layout right now. Okay, here. I thought this was an actual room.
What's the story on Montara Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
Fortunately,
You helped
mean.
someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Miss Wagner's safe. That's the important thing. Shall we celebrate with a drink?
You did good, but a celebration might be a little premature. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
What I made of them as corpses, I really wasn't paying attention. Probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
Give Slate this. They hired someone to steal shit from Hope Tech.
All right.
He just says alright.
Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it anyway.
What was the Colony War?
The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other, and countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago, but a lot of folks still bear their scars.
Could those have been veterans from the First Cavalry? What happened to the Battle of Nera? Still doesn't explain the Wagner Farms. Yeah, could they be veterans, though?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
How did they die? Did the United Colonies, like, wipe out the 1st Battalion?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take the United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up. No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
A Council of Governors? I thought this was supposed to be Freestar Collective, not Ruled Star Collective.
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
What can you tell me about Ron Hope? I'll do what I can.
Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Interesting. He just walked in a circle. Is this a 3D printer? What is it? Alright, well, whatever. Let's see. So I gotta go to Pavlo's orbit. Return to... supposed to be done. Let's try and do this mission. Let's try to go to the key. Doc, I'll pay the fine. Just let me.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
You got 4K of problems.
You don't cross the fleet without paying the price. Credits?
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor.
I want to see.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
I just wanted to see what would happen. I'm living in the bad timeline. Hold on. I'm not gonna save it or anything. I'm gonna die, but I just wanna like take a few of them with me. Cause I'm like, you're not getting any of my motherfucking money. I also want to test how powerful this weapon is.
You're not fucking up there.
What the fuck? How is it missing? How? How? Oh, is he literally invincible? What the fuck? Oh, hold on. Hold on, I need a... Okay, these two are literally invincible. This sucks.
You died today.
Inaccessible. Alright. I just want to see. So I'm basically trapped with two unkillable pirates. Well, that kind of blows. Alright, restarting.
Get out of my face. You said
Alright, let's check.
10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
Here this girl comes. You're gonna make me miss!
Get caught.
Hey!
Next time, think before you betray your own.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get
Look
caught.
at this.
Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
Sorry I kept you. I had my own affairs. Job's done. Why, did you miss me?
Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
Job's done. I'm here, so back off. I have my own affairs.
I don't care. Time is money, and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear? But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Looks like a good place to have some R&R. The place looks like a real dump. I bet it really pissed off the UC that you're stationed here. The Crimson Fleet took over an entire star station?
Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
It must be very embarrassing for the UC to be in this situation.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Oh, is what's her name not even following me anymore?
History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
System error, critical computes all process. She just goes straight in. Hold on, wait. Why does it point me that direction? Oh, is it because I didn't even change my mission? Follow. No, wrong one. Rook meets the king.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
So these are the
Back to
three
my story.
vendors.
After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it
I
up with the
do
boss.
got a problem with it.
On the right, you've got Bradley from the
Bitch.
Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there,
Reckoner's
you've got the
Core.
Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our
The
Reckoner,
money.
but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system.
Yeah, what is
I've
that
got
on
real
his
work to
chest?
do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss. Those
Time
wares
for a
ain't gonna sell
proper
themselves.
introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
The most clever security issues I've ever seen. How is a bomb in your chest empowering?
I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make. The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
He is right. The pain he endures is proof of his loyalty and his resolve.
I don't know. So wait, did he have that put on willingly? Or did they put it onto him and so he makes it feel like he's valuable? It's like, we're not going to let this guy leave because he can tell, I'm guessing, stocks or whatever he's deciding to invest. That's going to get infected.
That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh wait, yes I have. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes. I've been hearing them for years. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
I bet you don't get out much. I don't think I could sacrifice that. So, one wrong move. I like this one.
It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Cyber runner.
Yeah, you're done.
There, you're dead.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
It's about time. That was easy. Any other modification I need to know about?
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
I guess that was pretty easy.
Getting into the system is a piece of cake. Getting out? Not so much. Anyway, I need you to listen up. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
I'm interested in small dog. What kind of jobs?
Oh, you know. Smuggling, piracy, taking things that aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. Well, depending on your methods.
Yep, sound like we'll be doing business.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
I just kind of want to see what happens if I kill him.
Stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Of course the tour's over. The head honcho.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
What, is this guy also a new recruit?
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint after put me through. She better vouch for me.
If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands. You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
I hope that the fleet before breakfast, because I sleep late. Why would a pirate organization have? Got it, boss.
Boss? Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
How many tests and initiations do I have to go through?
What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake, you are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny. And Neva? Well, she's just waiting for you to screw things up. Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time?
Yep, a lot of lore. Man, I wasn't expecting this much lore from the Crimson Fleet guys.
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
That's a pretty big talk, or like, I don't know. That's a lot to say. They need a lot of manpower to match. And if it's only this little base and whatever ships they have flying out, I highly doubt they have enough manpower to go against the UC or Freestar Collective.
You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full-scale assault. And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Grixis' legacy.
But we don't.
Listen to the words that I am saying. The legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having ever comes easy.
Strange words coming from a pirate. You steal what is not yours because it is easy, no? But perhaps I am mistaken.
He has nothing to say to her. Will be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Damn, Ray paying me 8,300.
And hearing some stuff about the Mantis being back. If I ever find that bastard, the things I do to them.
That's me. They don't know.
The fleet.
You will never grow tired of seeing that.
Yeah, I wonder if you can slaughter this entire place. Or like if the door closes.
I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On the one hand, lost a friend. But on the other hand, I got their creds. I'll probably feel better once I spend them.
Yeah, what is the morality of this place?
What kind of name is Sysdef anyway?
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Pirate brigand. I wish A was the cockpit. It's like it's so weird that it's not. Checking to see if there's any guns that spawned in yet. I need to always check to make sure I can sell them. Anything in here? Advanced ground space. Damn! The spaceship looks pretty cool. Space station. Where is my crew? Oh, there's this guy.
Isaac, you zag, I zag. I am your sight, your shadow,
Finally found it. I wonder, are we gonna get attacked by, what's their name? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Starborn. Alright, so where we want to go is here.